In the past, police officers were usually helpless when it comes to rendering assistance at the scenes of crime and accidents. This resulted in the death of many persons and lifelong injuries sustained by law enforcers. The course's instructor, Dr. Zulfikar Bucks, explained that several years ago, working in the emergency room, an officer was injured during an accident, but because his colleagues were not privy to the proper stabilization techniques, he suffered major spinal injuries which made him incapable of walking. Dr. Bucks further noted that it is incidents like these that prompted him to team up with the police to ensure that these occurrences are reduced. With 72 completing the course, the force will now have in excess of 200 officers trained in basic emergency first response.
Quite a lot of patients are brought by police officers to the emergency department, and most of the times the guys try and do as best as they can, but they're very ill prepared. Very ill prepared to take care of the patients. And if you want to see the weak side of a police officer, you see them when somebody's dying, when they're bringing them in. And it was my responsibility to ensure I designed a course to get there. So over the next few years, I worked integrally with my specializing project to ensure I developed a course that was not just noteworthy in Guyana, but would have stand up to the standards, international standards.
Commissioner of Police Tilal Persad noted that the previous training provided saved the lives of 2 officers during operations where ranks sustained gunshot injuries. He said the training of these officers is timely. Commissioner Persad was at the time delivering the feature address at the closing ceremony for the basic first responder training, which was conducted over a period of approximately 3 weeks.
The training is very important, one, to protect ourselves from further medical injuries whenever we get injuries, and to protect members of the public when we respond to scene, either injured prior to our response, injured by us during our interaction. Unfortunately, it happens, but we are able to sustain life through that process.
Training in emergency first response and first aid was previously provided for officers of the Guyana Fire Service, the Tactical Service Unit, and the SWAT team. This is the second time police officers were trained in those key areas. Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.